Blessed day. Greetings from myself, my wife, and my sons, and the Goshen congregation. My name is Ntandazo Skonje. I'm going to give a short message today. I don't even want to go into the text or reading the Bible, just as a text from my heart, as I've been required to do. I just want to assure you that it has been a long year. It has been a long year for most of us, if not all of us. But for now, for me, the most important thing is that we've gotten into this point, a point whereby we have survived up to this point. You know, one thing that we can learn from the great man that is called Moses is that Moses received the best training, as much as for him he did not know when that training was taking place. God took him from his young age and put him in the palace, where he became an advisor and lived the good life. But also God also took him out of there and made him look after the sheep, so that in the right time, when he was ready to be called, after 8 years of training, Moses was called to go save the Israelites. But he had to go through that testing and training, so that one day, whatever that happens in the desert, he is well trained for that. So it is challenges that we face in life that train us for the days that we are in the desert. In those days that we are in the desert, we can handle the situations because God has taken us through all this training. So whatever that you've wanted to achieve this year, fine, it did not happen. But there is a lesson that has to come out of that. There's a training that took place even if it did not happen. We always make a mistake that training takes place if things went well. But that is false. The best training happens when things go wrong. That is when the best training takes place, so that you can give the best testimonies. Testimonies are not to make you happy. Testimonies are there for you to help the next person, that I have been there, I have done it, and I've survived. So can you. So that is how you give the best testimonies. But if you have never faced anything in life, you have never went through any cracks in life, everything that you have went through has always been smooth sailing, then you have nothing to train the next person. So that is what Moses had to go through. That is what all the best leaders had to go through. They had to go through trainings for them to give the best testimonies. Of course, we had a bad year last year. Of course, we didn't have the best year this year. But that is okay. That is what makes us better. It is through that training that we become better people. So don't see yourself as a failure this year, even if you thought you were. There's a training that trains you for better things. Of course, Paul says, we have been pressed on all sides, but we have not been crushed. Because God, in his own time. So Isaiah says, when the right time, then God will make it happen. So accept God's timing. Accept God's training, so that when the desert comes, then you are ready for the desert. May God bless you. May God continue to fulfill you. May in the times of need, you still see how God still works. May when you are at your lowest, you understand the grace of God, that it is still sufficient even at those times. That is why when God says at your weakest, that is when I show up, because I am God. So no matter how weak you are this year or the past 2 years, God will show up and will train you, so that at the time of the desert, then you are well trained to look after everything that God will give you at your disposal. God bless you and God see you through. Amen.